back, guys. It's been a while since we did a video. We've been having a lot of trouble with editing and compressing videos. Long story, but welcome back. This is a bit of a video from a bit of a review from 2025. It's been a hell of a year with companies coming back on board to support me, and obviously getting the brown KE completely finished. Well, it's never finished, you know what projects like. But yeah, we're on the off season now. I hope everybody had a good Christmas and Happy New Year. And we're coming into 2026 quite strong in Huxley Motorsport. Yeah, there's been getting these cars ready for the next season, and also getting other people's cars ready for the next season, which I want to do a massive thank you to one of the main customers that's been in for the last couple of years, and it's Almac, who's really trusted me with his pride and joys, both the Wagon and his race car, and also brought in some other people for work as well, which was kind of good mates of his from up north, B-Rate Racing, Rob Carter and the crew. So, and I've been enjoying working on their cars and working into their minds of what they want to do for next year, and hopefully making some improvements to make their cars more consistent and faster. So yeah, so basically what we've been doing is we haven't actually touched this car at all, apart from I've been breaking wheels down. So I've decided to sell some wheels and some lips and stuff like that, and get a wider wheel on the back. I'm also going to buy a narrow tyre for the front. So the whole reason for that is to get the car closer to the earth. So, and then have obviously more clearance, and we can stop burning the arch for the paint as well. So, yeah, that's my mission with the brown car. It needs a few little things like wiper motor and carpet to be completely finished, let alone the wheels. And, but I'm really happy with how it's coming out and stuff like that, and how it's worked. And, yeah, can't wait to drive it more in 2026. The race car's had a few updates. And having a few updates as well. One, it's had a new carb spacer, which we're trying to see if it will gain us anything. For the money it costs, it might gain 5 to 10 horsepower, it might not do anything. But for the money it's worth a try. We had the room to put it on, so we're going to try that for 2026. And obviously see how we get on. Also upgrading the diff slightly, because the weakest point on the car was actually the pinion on the diff. It was only a stock one, so we are upgrading that to Strange Engineering, and that is in the capable hands of Wayne Allman, who's doing that for me, so big thanks to Wayne for doing that. And a few other things, just little things really, like the kill switch was a bit dicky, so we've now put a proper kill switch on the back, so we can't have any of them problems in the future. So that's another job we've done. And also putting a new steering wheel boss on, one to make it more easier to get the steering wheel on and off, and because it's like a one-way system, it can only go on one way instead of like trying to find it and stuff like that. So it makes life easier for me, but makes life easier for Dad when he ever gets in the car. And that's really it. There's not massive amounts of work being done to it otherwise. We are thinking about putting a external oil pump on for the gearbox to get it cooler if I ever double class again. But the goals for 2026 are to race back in France, because the France is the atmosphere is just overwhelming. It's really good. It's such a good fun. The track's really cool, and it's so such an outlaw sort of track. So that's good. Also maybe try and do Germany. I kept threatening to do it for the last couple of years, so we're just going to try and do it. If we can, we'll do it. I also want to try and get to Melbourne. Melbourne is on a must this year, so we're going to try and do Melbourne this year, just to do a different thing and stuff like that. And maybe if it allows, we'll do Manston no prep as well, but I've got to get some spare tyres for that really. So that's a couple of the goals. I've also been updating the van, so we'll stop rabbiting on and I'll show you what's. So the new carb spacer, you can see it's got a 2-inch carb spacer now. It's actually put everything up a bit higher, and it does fit under the scoop. So that's the only difference we're doing this year. Might have to play around with carb settings. Chloe, the girlfriend, bless her, had these done by Neil Melliard. So finally got the mortgage written back on the rough covers. And people don't know, my mortgage money went into the race car, so you know, priorities. And so yeah, that's another job. Obviously steering wheel boss, we went for a Motion Raceworks one that's obviously only a one-way thing, so it can only go on one way, as you can see. So that's a new job, and we're going to make a completely new steering column because there's a little bit of slop in it from the 4 or 5 years it's been racing now, which is amazing. Updated the fire extinguisher as well, and we're going to do a few little bits where some rivets are broken in the back and stuff like that. And then obviously new kill switch, and I've got to put the boot floor back in. So that's that. The brown Corolla, like I say, is just more wheel dishes and silly stuff. But it's kind of all together and ready to go. We need to get a sensor for the water gauge to get the water gauge working properly. But what I have been doing, and what I'm currently doing over winter, is getting the van updated. So my van is my tow vehicle, which is an old style Sprinter 2000 model. Yes, it's rust free, believe it or not. And we're just updating it. If anybody didn't know, it used to have a seat here and it had an L shape and it was really tight in here. So it was just a bit of a nightmare. I've also put swivel seats in the front out of a Volkswagen T5. The base has gone for powder coating now. And I've added the floor forward. So give us loads more room here. So that's good. Also made a cabinet for the microwave and redone this. And we've moved all these cabinets up here further along, and there's still little bits to do, and put a skylight in. You can just see the skylight at the back. And so there's a few jobs to get done on the van over winter. So we're quite excited for that too. Obviously been working on Rob Carter's car, and that's quite an enjoyable car. There's loads of things I could have done. I would have liked to have changed, but the time is it's just a bit of time, and Rob's trying to crunch for money as well. He's building his other car for his missus and his wife and everybody else, and the kids, trying to get their cars ready. So I did want to move the frame rail further out, so he got more room for the bigger turbos to go on. So he's had new turbos, and we've had a nightmare with exhaust trying to come out here, but we're doing that now. We're in the middle of that job. The rear diff has gone to Andy Robinson Race Cars to be updated. Yeah, we're doing a few other things. We're going to make his rear arches as well. So that's the next plan once I've done the exhaust. Our Max car was not really supposed to be in, but he picked up his wagon, which he was over the moon with, and we've done a few little bits on this. We've again, it's gone for powder coating, but we've made a new belly tray for here and make his life a bit easier, and also do it in aluminium just to take a bit of weight at the car. The old one was steel, and it was like 1.5 mil. It's quite thick. And the other thing was, he'd actually done some damage. The tow bar actually got ripped off when he went to Sweden, and it was basically done that, and it snapped and bent all his rear panel up, bent all the tubes. So I've reshaped all that and strengthened it all up in the boot. I can put some clips, some little photos in here to show you. And then also we've strengthened it up here and put a support in there with a pull pin, just support the trailer, because in these trailers they carry so much weight with spare wheels, tyres, tools, spare bonnet lives on there, everything. So there's a lot of weight in the trailer, so it just wants to be a bit more supportive. So we've done that as well. And there's just a few little bits, like we've actually altered his beam breakers because he was gaining ride height through the finish line, so we've got that position better now when it comes now and it's on a pull pin. So that's another job we've been doing. The Fury is permanently living in my workshop at the moment. This is my mate Andy Cuddingham's Fury, who passed away unfortunately, and so this is currently for sale. If you know who wants this, let me know. It's up for 26k. And it's so worth the money. I had so much fun at Drag Salvager racing that, as you would have seen maybe in a previous video. and hopefully the right buyer will come for that, and the family will get what they deserve. So yeah, here's Mad Hatter. Who's this, Rissy? Hey. So yeah, it's been a bit of a mad off season trying to get stuff done, and but we're smashing through it, and obviously really over the moon with the cars I've been working on and keeping everybody else on track. And yeah, so big thanks for watching this. I hope everybody has a great 2026, and try and give me some enthusiasm to keep making videos. I need to pull my finger out to keep going, making videos as much as I can, and like getting the content out there. I am having trouble with editing real tight big videos. Like I got footage from France, annoyingly, that I can't upload, and I got footage from Matsuri as well, which I'm struggling with. So if anybody can help me with that, please help me with advice. And please like, subscribe, and if you're interested in any merchandise, please message me personally through Instagram or YouTube. If you're interested in any merchandise, I've still got a load in stock, and we'll go from there. But not much else to update really, just trying to get through winter, and good to see family and friends, and hope everybody else had a really good Christmas and New Year. And we'll see you in the next one, and we're looking forward to a good 2026 season. Thanks, guys.